the increased price.
Not like before?
Let's see tomorrow. This
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Hello, baby. My baby. Just give me. So tired. So tired, need to rest now. Need to rest now. Sorry. Boom. Di finish. Still not. Rest now, Akash-chan. They're so tired today. Right? Need to rest now. Ching, 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 ching. Let her rest now. But today you go in my stream correct time, not late. Không hả? Today I stream late later. No, today sad, not happy. Hello, hello. Hello. Okay, baby. Few days you already so busy right now. Mommy, because mommy busy, baby. Ah, okay. Will be free. Of course, if today you're not in my stream, I will forget you forever.
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs today.
Let's see. So... No. Do some quests. Do some quests now. Okay, need to go rest now.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be
If not
busy.
tomorrow, you don't have power.
Well, to make a long
Not
story
have
short,
power.
there's a particular matter at hand that the
Cannot
Knights
do
requires your
anything.
assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
Okay, you can go sleep now.
I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of some...
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa,
Good night,
spearheaded the
Lumbo.
revolution that overthrew the
Pew
old
pew.
aristocrats. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now...
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember.
Không. Cookie.
We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius, but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa. Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Who are you?
Hello. We're here to...
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking, if you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been... What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking... Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. Besides, I am in no way obliged. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even you just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand. However, there is one exception among the...
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members. In other words, she doesn't really... However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined it. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
They sleep outside.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask? Here. Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Death. Stay.
Hello. Hello, waifu.
Huh?
Oh, fix me. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, just like this game. How do you feel about this game?
You don't think twice before
You
reaching
like
for your
this
sword,
game?
do you?
and now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Bad ending. In this game, so it's the best.
That's right.
It's killed
I heard the
themselves.
commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you...
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to pick...
No.
Really? Thank you.
Just
Maybe just my
The
avatar
everyday
killed.
citizens of Mondstadt. Everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's
hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate.
That's right. Amber told us...
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easy. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment...
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Rise with the sun!
Yay, 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 Genshin.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless, but you needn't worry. At least, not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Eula.
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do..."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no, no, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
I'm your friend. How can also.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have word. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... happens next?
Huh?
I'm your friend, you
I
are
can't
my
make
friend.
heads or tails.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
Dear friend.
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does kick.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else. You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for any—
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace even to this very day. The descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming, and if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of...
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
Let's go. Random.
It's all right. This happens quite often.
Eula.
Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no...
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's...
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those
How
who
about
have
that
made
cute?
mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next.
Move.
It is now my turn. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the travelers, right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Nice and cool. Natlan doesn't have places like this.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really...
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment, and
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. This is where you can finally apply some of your...
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and...
One with nature.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings.
What's that?
No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Don't get knocked.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point. It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
Rise with the sun!
won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember, you must be...
Light it up! The wind knows me. Time to go.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
So hard. So hard.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first. Remember, you must...
Time to go. Time to go.
So Jabal, why you kick me? Why you kick me?
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
I still do.
It'll be difficult at first.
No, okay.
But the key
But
is to
that's
remain
failed so many
patient.
times.
Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked.
Let's do again.
That won't do.
Ah.
You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. It'll be difficult at first.
Oh wait,
But
that
the key is
one.
to remember, you must...
Yeah.
Time to go.
That won't do.
Ah!
You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry.
That
Head back to the
so
starting point and try again.
long. I need to use your yell.
It'll be difficult at... Remember, you must be elegant.
Oh yeah. Why you kick me?
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Oh yeah. Fast cannot let.
It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into...
I still don't have.
Rev the engines!
Finally.
Not bad. A lot better than I had.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate this. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me.
Yes,
even as a
okay.
child. Let's proceed, shall we?
I still play this. Still do the quest.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Burn it down! Try and stop me! Wind strike!
Yay.
Well
Aww.
done. And you managed to remain calm even in
What's
these grueling
that?
dragon spine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is ours. So, that's it for our training, right? Then look.
Hold on. I was commending the traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no...
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes.
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight-up. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold here. Besides, Paimon was paying attention to the traveler.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Light it up! Burn it down! Hip. Rise with the sun! Yeah. Light up the blazing sun!
As one with wind and cloud.
Bow your head.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Burn it down! Hip. Something to add to my collection. No more mistakes.
Silence! Justice is blindsided. The tides beckon.
Wow. Woo. Wow, so nice. Whoa, so nice. I'm so rich.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Bow your head.
Instead of
Don't be scared.
rise with the sun. Light it up. Something to add to my collection.
I'll ensure your safety.
Hello. Hello.
Let's make haste.
We should look for a new investment. Flora doesn't grow on trees.
I'll lead the way. Follow. Stay put.
뜨거워인데.
One with nature. Fateful offering.
Burn it down! Try and stop me! Light it up!
Hip.
Rise with the sun! The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Rev the engines! Light it up!
The hunt begins.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Silence!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Wind strike!
Don't be scared.
Bow your head.
Burn it down!
Ya.
Rise with the sun!
Clouds high. The birds.
Usually, you're up. Huh.
Settle down.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
Silence.
Ash. Almost fair.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in...
Stay put.
Rise with the sun!
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, usually. Go get it, usually.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Oh, Howdy. I don't have anything. So.
Need my help. I'm here.
Burn it down!
The clouds high, the birds call.
Light it up. Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
Banyak life ako in.
Wind strike.
Yeah. Can't handle your drink, huh?
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Hello. Hi.
Light it up! Rev the engines!
Count me in! Hey there! Ha! Ah!
What this?
Coming at ya!
Gonna be epic!
Let's light it up!
go!
I'll lead the way. Follow.
Rise with the sun! The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Phew. Burn it down! Rise with the... It's fine.
Settle down.
Light it up!
A fateful offering.
Wind strike!
Time to go.
Rise with the sun! Something to add to my collection.
Stay put.
Hello, hello.
Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter.
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this. Yet
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sour, Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get... All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well...
Let's meet again. What an
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, and by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing. They're unable to see past her family. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's...
How come you're able to see Eula?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. Silently helping one per people like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to—
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy. Take care.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. Magnanimous. Yes, indeed, that... Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knight. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, who certainly have...
By the way, we brought a gift.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Do you have sorrow? Can or not?
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Hello.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my... As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a noble?
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
You're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not furthermore. There's been...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, the Knight...
And what about this?
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you must immediately offer your sincerity...
Fine. I'll take your word. Now, to the matter at hand.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag rights to that building, as well as the whole...
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. We will make good use of the...
Don't worry, this matter is only... Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic... Perfect. Just as it once...
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty...
So this was all just a ploy to...
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew it. No matter. We already have the int...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. The door is open. Let's go! Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with fatu- Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the...
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you...
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lord, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all!
Things are starting...
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take a... Given that you've already taken...
Paimon took a peek at their diagram.
And there was me thinking that... Let's discuss this later. Crush!
I need to use Mavika. I think fast, but no.
Burn it down.
Itu why?
Beg for mercy.
Crush.
Ya.
Shudder.
Stockholm. Stockholm.
Rise with the sun. Crush.
They're here! Stop them!
Time to go.
Settle down.
Of death.
Oh. Ini beta maaf adiko.
Killjoy! Sadly just begun.
Don't be scared.
Silence.
More speed.
Settle.
Rev the engines.
Silence.
Yugway, you're up.
Beg for mercy. More speed.
About your
Pyroclastic surge.
As one with wind and cloud.
Flood of frost. Rev the engines. Light it up.
not breaking a sweat.
Settle down.
That seemed to work.
Don't be scared!
This is trouble. Finally. So quiet.
Crush! More speed.
That's where they put the diagram!
I guess there's no other option but to fight!
Silence!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Shudder!
Settle down!
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Must counterattack!
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in...
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by... The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as... Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon in reality, you sensed that something might happen. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. You don't look too bright, but it... And mark my words.
Hey! What do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well,
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.